I'm here today with the Palestinian Youth Movement, and we are standing outside the Metropolitan Detention Center here in Brooklyn, where democratically elected Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia Flores are being held. Yesterday, they were kidnapped by the U.S. in blatant violation of international law, and they are being held here in an attempt to install a colonial regime in Venezuela so the U.S. can illegally extract oil, illegally extract resources that belong to the people of Venezuela. And we are here to say that we will not stand for this.
We know that Donald Trump just wants Venezuelan oil. We know that U.S. imperialism is a disease and a threat to all free people of the world. We stand against the aggression against Venezuela, just as we stood against the aggression of our people in Gaza for the past 2.5 years and genocide. We know U.S. imperialism's playbook is the same from Venezuela to Iraq to Lebanon to Gaza, and we will continue to reject it until we see freedom for all people of conscience in the world.
This shows that the intentions of the United States is not democracy, it's not fighting against narco trafficking. I mean, just recently Trump pardoned a known drug trafficker. And so it's very clear that this is just a continuation of what we have seen the U.S. foreign policy to be, to exert its control over sovereign countries in order to serve the interests of U.S. corporations, to serve the interests of the billionaires here, and in this case of the oil companies and the interests of people like Trump, who are the real criminals currently sitting in the White House. If the U.S. really was concerned about democracy and people's rights, it would start by defending that here. We've been seeing for the last year that the United States has been carrying out a racist mass deportation campaign that has been locking up people without criminal records, without due process. We've been seeing protesters in the Palestine movement be brutalized by police, and everybody knows the case of Mahmoud Khalil, who was detained and really tried to be made an example of by the Trump administration for his activism for the people of Palestine against the genocide that the U.S. is directly complicit in.